Welcome to the Learning Curve, where we provide a glimpse into the many learning and enrichment opportunities our students have that give them the opportunity to shine. We are excited about the many things that have been going on in our schools over the past few weeks, so let's begin our show with Dixon Elementary School's Chinese New Year Parade, and then take a look at some of our middle school mathletes participating in the Onslow County Math Counts competition.
We're celebrating the Lunar New Year today in the Chinese tradition by welcoming in the Year of the Goat. It's important that our children understand how other cultures celebrate their New Year's, and they've certainly done a great job building the dragon heads and learning the dances and understanding the culture and the costuming and things. It's been a real treat for all the children.
There's about 18 teams that made dragons. It's important to know about different cultures, and it does help you learn about different histories, and it's actually fun to learn about, and we're learning with hands-on activities, so it's really fun.
Today we had 2 live goats that came from a farm nearby that we had a parent of a former student, and he said, you know what, rather than bringing just 2 goats, let's bring some other exciting animals. So he brought a llama, and they brought a miniature horse too, and that was great, and it just shows that how much it meant to his daughter when she was here, and we did the first Chinese New Year's celebration, and she wanted to be a part of it this year as well.
Math counts as one of the many ways where we get to celebrate math learning here in Onslow County Schools. Today we've had a chance to bring in all 8 of our middle schools and several middle schools from our surrounding areas to look and see what does high-level math look like for the middle school student. These students today had a chance to compete in 4 distinct rounds. The first 2 were individual tests of their knowledge of math, and in these tests they're looking primarily at algebra concepts and geometry concepts, as well as a little bit of statistics and probability. Those questions are all done individually, and they get a chance to really explore what do they know and what don't they know yet in math. The most exciting part of the day, though, is really round 3 and 4. In round 3, the teams from each middle school have a chance to come together and solve 20 questions all together in 10 minutes. So they have to look at the math, decide who is the expert on each area of the math, and then get that answer down quickly and move on to the next one. Then we have a chance to finish the day with what we call the countdown or the ciphering round. And in the countdown round, 1 student comes up from each team, and they have a chance in 1 minute or less to answer questions that are projected in the front of the room. That round tends to be fast and furious, and we really get a chance to see what kids can do on a quick count. So today was a really exciting day. We had a chance to, like we say, celebrate math and really just celebrate high effort and high learning. So we thank Onslow County Schools, we thank our board members Earl Taylor and Pam Thomas for taking time to be here today, and for staff from all around Central Services for taking time out of their day to help these kids have an academic enrichment event that otherwise wouldn't be possible here.
The Math Counts competition is not just for middle school students. Later in the year, an elementary school Math Counts competition will be held at Richlands Elementary. Next up, we want to take you around the county for some interesting ways Dr. Seuss or Theodore Geisel's birth was celebrated as our schools participated in Read Across America, and we will showcase the All-County Art Symposium.
This week we are celebrating Read Across America and Dr. Seuss's birthday. Blue Creek is really excited to take this time to recognize the importance of reading, and while we're doing this, each day we're going to be including different activities for the students and the teachers, and today we are kicking it off with a celebration, a readathon, and we're really excited to have you joining us. At Blue Creek we really focus on the importance of literacy, and the teachers and the students really have a great time remembering how important it is to read every day.
Welcome to Sandridge Elementary School, but today you actually are being welcomed to Seuss Ridge. Today is Dr. Seuss' 111th birthday, and Sandridge knows how to put a great spin on Dr. Seuss. Behind me, you'll see some students that are reading their Seuss books with our military. We have several military men and women that are in various parts of our school today in classrooms reading or doing other activities with our children. At Sandridge, we also have Seuss activities such as guesstimating the number of fish in a goldfish bowl or trivia contests. A variety of literacy activities is happening in our school, and what we really want to achieve here is the love of learning, to instill that in all of our children. And so our staff are having a lot of fun with this today, as well as the children.
Good morning. This is David Lappinghouse at Swansboro High School. I am the online Onslow View French teacher for Swansboro High School this year. It's a pilot program that we started with the expectation that next year all 5 high schools in the county have at least one class like mine offered online through Onslow View. So today, to celebrate for Dr. Seuss's birthday, we have invited several of the elementary schools and the middle schools to join us in the Spanish students and the French students reading Green Eggs and Ham in both languages. We are particularly excited because this is the first time we've had this large of a group get together for an Onslow View interview with the different schools, and we are also excited that we get to showcase our Spanish students and our French students here at Swansboro High School and partner up with the Sandridge Elementary School immersion students, the kindergarten through 3rd grade, I think, students that are participating in the immersion program there.
Altunel, no podría ni cabría en Altunel. ¿Podrías querías en la tormenta? No los quiero en la tormenta. No me tientan. Ni en el túnel, ni en el tren me sientan bien. Ni en un árbol, ni en un coche. No me gustan ni de noche.
Je ne les aime pas, c'est moi. Je n'aime pas les offrir en chevaux.
Vas-tu sous la pluie? Je ne peux pas, ne veux pas sous la pluie.
We're excited about using Onslow View here at Blue Creek Elementary. We're going to be implementing this throughout the school year. The kids are very excited. We took a virtual field trip recently to Africa. We worked with a gal, Sarah, from Indiana University, who questioned the children on what they already knew about Africa.
Where Sudan is, it's kind of a light green color.
And then worked on showing them new things. She also taught them a language called Twi, so she interacted with them. The kids got to see foods that were prepared and then showing photographs.
What are these animals?
Zebras!
She started off just by asking them questions and interacting with them, which the kids really enjoyed.
Other people, they live by themselves.
What homes do you think people in Africa live in?
I thought that was interesting about Africa, that there is 3 types of landscapes: the desert, the grassland, and the rainforest.
This field trip was great because I got to learn what Africa was like and what the Africans wore and what they eat, and I got to learn a new language and that even Africa plays soccer.
Continent.
Yes.
Another project we've been working on here at Blue Creek is a collaborative effort between Blue Creek Elementary School and Southwest High School. In this project, the students over Onslow View connected with one another, and the high school students read 2 books to the elementary school students. It was really neat because the Southwest students got the opportunity to kind of analyze character with elementary school books, and they got to pose questions to the Blue Creek students. So it kind of enabled like an interaction between the high school students and the elementary school students to kind of meet standards for both sides.
I read the book A Bad Case of Stripes to the 3rd graders at Blue Creek Elementary, and I think it's important to read this book to them because it's teaching them to be themselves and be unique and don't try to change for other people.
I read the book Hooray for Diff and Doofer Day to a 3rd grade class at Blue Creek Elementary, and I think that the reason they liked us reading it to them so much was to get it from our standpoint and from us reading it to them.
Did some cartwheels till her face turned cherry red.
We felt that it was important to do this for a couple of reasons. First of all, high school kids serve as role models. They had to think ahead, ask questions, and delve, and in order to get the younger kids to do the thinking as well. So it was challenging on our end because it put us in a position where these juniors were being the leaders and hopefully having a positive impact on the younger kids.
Excited to be here today at the All-County Arts, and I've been here, I guess, for the last 5 or 6 years, however long it's been running, as an instructor through the OOPS group, which is the Onslow Outdoor Painter Society. But this year's special for me because I'm actually here as an art teacher. This is my first year at Jacksonville High School as their art teacher. So I'm excited about seeing my students do their work, and plus all the other students that are here. The importance of getting all these artists together is, first off, we drop our titles like Cardinals, Vikings, and Pirates and stuff, and become kind of like a collaborative group of artists, because really that's what we are. And the cool thing about this is we're talking about these kids are the best artists in the county. And to see them work with other artists that are established in the community, like Karen Crenshaw back here and Jim Phillips painting with the Oops group, and working with other artists doing various products, really broadens their repertoire of what they do as art, and it kind of expands their creativity at the same time. This is a very important program, and I'm so glad that it's available through our school systems and high school level.
In spite of the recent snow and school delays, Queens Creek Elementary welcomed several visitors from different states to attend the first ever Eastern District AVID Elementary Showcase. Visitors were treated to presentations by teachers and students, all utilizing AVID systems to enhance student learning, leadership, and school culture.
AVID has been in existence here at Queens Creek now for almost 10 years, just a couple of years short of that. We started AVID and we were excited about the prospect of it, but it has become much, much more. I'm kind of an old-fashioned teacher, and I truly believe that organizational skills, note-taking, those strategies are essential to a student who is not only a good student, but an exceptional student. AVID has taken those skills and reimagined them for the 21st century child.
First, see if it's, and then divide it and six, and then divide it and six. You can start counting on the lines.
AVID, it's basically helped me for organizational skills, because if AVID wasn't introduced to me, I would be very unorganized, and in 5th grade, you really need organization because of all the papers and work that you get. And usually I'm losing my work, but now because of AVID, I am now not losing my work.
I think AVID is a program that can help people, help them in their education. Like if they're having trouble taking notes or doing anything else in class, they can turn on AVID. Like I know the Costas level of questions. Now that can help them on with their questioning skills and everything else on answering a question.
What I like about AVID is the store note-taking strategy. AVID helps people by their organization and stuff like that. And I use it a lot, and that's what I like about it.
As a parent, you're going to start to learn that of all the things we do for our children, we want them to be successful, we want them to be great, and to be the best at whatever they choose to be. The thing about AVID with parents and with students, it's a family experience. Learning every day is a partnership between you and your child. With an AVID elementary school, you're going to start to see that little one that you hold so closely and do a lot for start to take ownership. They're gonna come home and say, Mom, I have homework. Dad, can you look at my agenda? And then they're gonna say, so here's what I have to do later. Can you sign it so my teacher knows that we went over this? They're gonna also come home and you're gonna say, let's go to dinner. They might say to you, wait, I have to study my spelling words. And then you're thinking, well, do you need my help? They say no, because my teacher showed me how to study on my own. You'll start to see even the youngest child in kindergarten, let alone 2nd grade, become so much more independent. Now, when they get to 5th grade, they're gonna blow you away because they're gonna be able to walk in and say, this is what I understand. This is what I don't understand. Here's the part that I need help with. It'll make your life easier as a parent for your child to be in an AVID elementary school because they're going to be able to clearly communicate with you their needs and wants for learning. What could be better?
I'm enjoying my visit, and what I've learned is that our school has just started the journey of becoming an AVID elementary school, and this particular school has been an AVID elementary school for 7 years, and so it just gives me a a great picture of where they started and where we could be in 7 years from now. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to try some of these things that I've observed today.
I've found that AVID not only touches the classroom, but it influences our children in other ways. Character ed, student leadership. These are things that AVID has. They've been a byproduct at AVID, because a student who is confident in the classroom is also confident in life. So we believe in AVID here, and I hope that we continue it for a long time.
Let's turn now to Music in Our Schools Month. Jacksonville Commons Middle School's chorus, directed by Sanja Williams, submitted several vocal entries for the National Association for Musical Educators Concert for Music in Our Schools Month competition. Participating schools will be selected by the number of views their presentations receive on the NAFME website. For a brief look, here now is the Jacksonville Commons Middle School chorus.
It's amazing what is given.
If you would like to see all of Jacksonville Commons Middle School's entries to the Concert for Music in Our Schools, please check out the website. Here you can also access all of the entries from other schools as well. That wraps it up for us on this edition of The Learning Curve. We hope if you have questions or want more information about the Onslow County school system, you will visit our website. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you will tune in again for The Learning Curve.